constantly coming up in the rankings of the top universities of Canada and the world, McGill University truly needs no introduction. Let us help you experience university life through red and white tinted glasses so you can see what it feels like to truly be a martlet. Known for its rigorous academic course, students flock to this school for its international reputation of prestige and stay for the vibrant city of Montreal, the wide web of networking, and a lasting education. Grandescunt octa labore is the official motto of the university, which translates from Latin to mean, by work all things increase and grow. However, the unofficial motto claimed by students is work hard, play hard. It seems to have paid off as McGill holds the highest number of Rhodes Scholars in Canada. 12 Nobel Prize winners, as well as 4 Pulitzer Prize winners. For the QS Global World Ranking of the academic year 2020 to 2021, it ranked 31st in the world. So without further ado, let's get into the specifics of McGill University. The location of McGill University truly is one of the defining points of this institution. McGill has 2 main campuses, the downtown campus of 80 acres and the Mcdonald Campus of 1,600 acres. Along with the 2 main campuses, McGill has several other smaller facilities across Canada and a research institute in Barbados. The main campus, also known as the downtown campus, sits in the heart of Montreal, a lively and diverse city in the French-speaking province of Quebec. This language barrier does sometimes prove tricky for students in day-to-day life, even though most locals do know English and are willing to communicate in it. Still, one must consider how they would perform daily tasks, which would now be in French. The campus life is described to be extremely happening, even in the face of Montreal's deadly winter. So, international students coming from warmer locations might want to watch out. Other than that, Montreal is a great choice for students as it is known for having the most affordable cost of living for almost any major city in Canada. The low rent prices are a byproduct of the fact that Montreal continually has low population growth, usually under 1% every year due to the language barrier. A 2016 study from Workopolis found that a 1-bedroom apartment comes in at $916 per month in Montreal, compared to $1,432 in Toronto or $1,447 in Vancouver. Of course, these numbers are bound to change, but they still provide a good idea of Montreal in comparison to other Canadian cities. One of the most popular places for students to reside is the neighborhood surrounding McGill, which has come to be known as the Mcgill Ghetto. It is known for cheaper housing and being a walking distance from McGill. It is also popular for students to spend 1 year on McGill residence and then move out to find independent housing. Compared to the cost of residency in other schools, McGill has a higher price, which probably comes from the need to maintain the campus, much of which is historic. Montreal has ample housing opportunities, but also a low demand. Most of the population is made up of students who are constantly shifting in and out. However, the language barrier does have its disadvantages. One must be comfortable speaking both languages to secure a job or internship. Of course, many only require the applicant to be fluent in English, but those rare positions are highly competitive as a large number of students are international. The Mcdonald Campus opened its doors to students in 1907. It houses the Faculty of Agricultural and Environmental Science, the School of Human Nutrition, Institute of Parasitology, and the McGill School of Environment. This private setting allows students a great opportunity to interact with the forests, marshlands, and shorelines around them to actually observe and apply what they learn. This area plays a huge part in the research they conduct. This should come as no surprise as McGill is ranked as the 3rd most research-intensive university in Canada. The most popular and competitive majors include political science, physics, economics, business, mathematics, and psychology. Tuition for a Canadian non-Quebec resident for these faculties ranges from $7,500 to $8,500. For international students, tuition ranges from $30,000 to even $45,000 and has been on the rise for many years. Both of these do not factor in residence and the cost of books and other fees. McGill students have the highest entering averages of any university in Canada and are noted to be some of the brightest. While entrance averages vary depending on which country or province you are applying from, most programs look for an overall average of above 90%. The average required for competitive faculties like engineering and management usually range from 90 to 95% any given year. The interesting thing about McGill University is that it only requires grades in the undergraduate admissions process. Personal essays and extracurricular activities are only considered for competitive scholarships. Otherwise, a student just has to use their admissions software Minerva to report their grades and averages that come straight from high school or freshmen are branded U0s, a program in which they have to secure a minimum amount of credits to move on to the more structured Year 1. McGill is known for its unsparing academics, which have earned it the nickname the Harvard of Canada. While there is no affiliation and these titles are meaningless, one can't help but compare one of the top universities of Canada to one of the top universities of America. This is where grade inflation/deflation comes into play. McGill is notorious for preserving the worth of its top grades. If many people in the class take an exam and get an A, it can be interpreted to say that the exam was not that challenging, or that the A mark was not worth that much. In January 2003, McGill switched to the CGPA, or the Cumulative GPA system. This means that at the end of your undergrad degree, if you are perhaps applying to study further, the record of all of your applicable courses throughout your degree can be used. As of fall 2019, McGill had 40,153 students. 27,573 of these students were obtaining their undergraduate degrees, while just a little over 10,000 were in the postgraduate stream. This number is distributed to about 12 faculties: agricultural and environmental sciences, arts, engineering, education, dentistry, medicine and health sciences, management, science, law, the School of Continuing Studies, and the Schulich School of Music. McGill's total faculty has about 4,000 members. On the postgraduate level, Maclean's magazine ranks McGill as the top medical school in the country for 2020. Interestingly enough, McGill's med school was the first medical faculty to be established in Canada almost 2 centuries ago. McGill's law school is one of the top law schools in Canada, coming in second in University Magazine's list. Law graduates are favored in the workplace due to McGill's trans-systemic approach in teaching law. It is meant to symbolize that our laws come from many different places. If you haven't realized it by now, what sets McGill apart is its reputation of prestige, which comes from their students who are known to be some of the most dedicated, intelligent, and ambitious. McGill is extremely selective with their admissions process, even if it only focuses on academics. They have some of the top programs in the country for business, engineering, political science, and mathematics. You have to work to get in and work to stay. Going to this school will allow you to befriend and network people from all over the world and provide you with thorough knowledge on whichever field you choose that is applicable in the workplace. Speaking of the workplace, McGill graduates are extremely well off. Companies understand the value and work that is put into being a McGill student. This holds true even on the international stage. 85% of McGill MBA grads get placed in a job within 3 months of graduation. 44% of these are in Montreal, another 44% in Toronto, and the rest are divided around Canada as well as internationally. Still, for someone who might want to secure an amazing GPA during undergrad years to apply for grad school, McGill may not be the place. Either way, you would have the comfort of a beautiful campus that never rests, whether that is in terms of research or enjoyment. Montreal is almost as diverse as the university it houses. What we're trying to say is McGill is an amazing, prestigious school that will help you take advantage of your education. However, only for those who are truly willing to work hard for that advantage. If you want us to cover more about McGill University or want us to cover anything else you think is relevant, feel free to leave a comment in the description or message our Instagram at Canadian Uni Insiders for one-on-one instant messaging. Our website is in the description if you want to learn more about our organization and if you want to subscribe to our weekly newsletter, which goes out every Friday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time to keep you in the loop. And with that being said, see you all next time.